long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And for the Mavericks, and it's Walton in at the 5 down low. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. Lets it go. No good there, off the double clutch.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
They set a pick. English passes to Walton. Up and in on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Booker. Back to Tatum. And the shot's good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. That's for you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Here's West. And he drains the quick shot.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Murray. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Over to the left wing. Here's West. To the inside. Walton passes to Rodman. Here's West. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
North of the border, he's north of the rim.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 2. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
SGA passes to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Here's Rodman. Here's West. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It'll be a jump ball. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Here's English. Pass to Rodman. Oh, Booker with a block.
And you see Booker working hard on defense. When he's engaged, he is more than capable of coming up with that block. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. Tatum, count it, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up Up steam as he goes.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Out to the right wing. Here's English. SGA covering. English, that's good. English has got 7 points in the game. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Houston. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Spurs. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to English. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And there's the screen. Outside Booker. And he lays it up and in.
Just fearless. Devin Booker not afraid to go right at the defense.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Rodman. Here's English. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's West. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
The Spurs making a switch here. Hayward's checked in, and he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's West. Pass to English. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
SGA good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Pass to English. Driving in. And he can't get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward, the pass to SGA. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to English. Down low. Here's Walton. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
English, that's good. English has got 11.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Now Booker. He's got 6. Into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Here's West. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's SGA. 12 points for him. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Walton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Andre Drummond is checked in for San Antonio. Here's Westfall. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Spurs lead by 13. And here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Great open look there. Westfall's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
SGA with it. 14 points for him. Outside Booker. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution on the court.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Spurs out in front, up by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
They've got Harper, and it's Gill in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Siakam, right side. Here's Beal. Kicks it out to Siakam. 4 on the clock. Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your basket. Number 3,
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Westfall, hounded by Beal. 6 to shoot. Westfall, the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Who's got Darius?
Now here's Garland, still without a bucket. Pass to Tatum, fires the 3. That one's in there on the nice sip. from Beal. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Outside Tatum. Back to Beal. Siakam, the pass to Beal. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Walton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Westfall, hounded by Beal. Pass to Walton. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Divac. Here's Walton. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The Spurs, 4th.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Westfall. Knocks down the 18-footer. Westfall's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Murray passes to Siakam. And here's Hayward. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Here's Harper, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harper's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Murray passes to Siakam. Now here's Beal. There's the 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Here's English, defended by Murray. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Westfall. Shoots from 14. San Antonio with a rebound. Now Murray. No points yet. Siakam outside. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Pass to Houston. Here's Harper. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Hayward outside. Back to Beal. San Antonio moving the ball around. Hayward, the pass to Beal. The rebound by English. English has got 4 rebounds in the game. They set the pick. And he drives in. Yep, that one's good. English has got 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 10-point lead. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's English. He's got 13. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Booker. San Antonio again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Houston. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Here's Westphal. He has 7 to the middle. And he taps it home with authority.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Spurs lead by 5. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Stop the drought. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great execution out of the pick and roll. Shai with a perfect delivery.
For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Pass to English. Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish, SGA.
And when you watch Shai play, you sometimes forget he's 6'6", with sneaky length that helps him around the rim.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Harper, he's checked in for Dallas. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Shot clock at 5. Tatum. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Tatum's got 17.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Drummond's checked in for San Antonio. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by SGA. Pass to Murray. Back to Siakam. Outside Murray. Siakam the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Harper. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
It's Booker on the wing. He's got 10. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Booker gets it done in a variety of ways, including down inside.
Pass to English. Here's Harper. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And there's a pick. To the paint. Here's Divac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Here's SGA. He's got 16. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shane probing. And SGA throws it down.
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
Mavericks trail by 6. Harper passes to Divac. Here's West, defended by Murray. Inside, here's Divac. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Siakam outside. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's West, defended by Murray. Pass to English. 46 seconds left in the second period. No good with a layup. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Here's English. Here's Divac. He's got 9. Down low. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's 14 seconds left in the second period. SGA with it to the middle. Here's Drummond. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to... And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of any.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander is doing everything. Has total control of the offense, Reminds me of my good friend Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Shaq, he didn't have to. But yeah, I wish I had his height when I was playing. I'll tell you, that would have been fun.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's SGA. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And that's just got to be difficult for the defense. Watching SGA overcome that kind of coverage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his... approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Mavericks trail by 13. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Walton. To the left side wing. Here's English. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. English can't get it to go.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Left side, Wembanyama. Here's West. Here's West, defended by Murray. Here's English, shoots over Tatum. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
Spurs lead by 11. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pass to English. To the inside. Chalk up 2 there. Walton's got 6.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside Booker. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. It's good. 18 points for him.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Outside, SGA. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Wembanyama. Fader on the way. Ooh, tough shot for Wembanyama.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Here's English. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's English. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. English has got 5 points now this quarter.
One this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
SGA passes to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wembanyama. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to English. Here's Walton. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. With the 10-footer. And again, it's Dallas.
They're really working the paint now.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Pass to Tatum. He's still feeling it. Here's Wembanyama. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Count it.
Assist goes to Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Now here's Murray. The teardrop. Not going to go that time. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to English. Down low. Here's Walton. Yes! And the foul! And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's what separates Shai from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
There was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's tied up with that one. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
English, that's good.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, B.A.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Houston, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to West. And again, it's Dallas.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And the Spurs making a change here. Beal checked in. Here's SGA. That's 29 for him. It's stolen. Here's Westfall. He's got 7. Pass to English. Here's West. SGA covering. Six on the shot clock. Here's West. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to English. Here's Westfall. Here's Rodman. Here's English. SGA pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Wembanyama finds Beal. Back to Wembanyama. Fades back. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wembanyama's got 8.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's English, guarded by Hayward. From the high post, drained it for 2 points. English has got 32 points.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Outside Tatum. To the paint. Shakes him. Oh, it's Wemby!
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shootings from the perimeter since halftime.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward outside. And here's Tatum. Out to Hayward. From deep, SGA. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the middle. Here's Walton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Both good from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
San Antonio trailing here. Now here's SGA. He has 29 now. Ooh, poked away. Here's West. And the 3 off target. Spurs shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Here's Tatum. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points. 1:19 left in the third. Here's English. 32 points in the game for him. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. English has got 34.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
It's tipped. 16 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Beal. The D's right on him. Siakam finds SGA. Now here's Hayward. Back to SGA. draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And this is a big part of SGA's game, drawing fouls, and he's an outstanding free throw shooter.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Harper. He has 6. Top of the key. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the San Antonio Spurs. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Harper, and it's Divac in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Beal from outside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Houston. Here's English, pounded by Beal. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Divac. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Murray. The rebound by English. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. English has got 36 points. And Booker has got the ball here for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Murray. Up top Beal. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
English, that's good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now Murray. And here's Beal. Here's Booker. Booker gets it done inside.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Pass to English. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Divac. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Spurs making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Here's Harper. Pass to Houston. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Booker.
Well, you've got to love Booker's approach to the game. He usually gets his shots within the flow of the offense, and he's an excellent playmaker as well.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Here's Siakam, and a nice finish on the layup.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's English to the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Harper. And again, it's Dallas.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Now here's Booker. Out to Beal. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Divac.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
And that's okay. Just put it in your rearview mirror and move on to the next play.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
There's a screen. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Booker. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
If Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Here's Harper. Pass to Houston. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Rodman. From deep, Harper. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And Booker with the jam.
Okay, Book, get up.
The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Houston from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Devin Booker. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Here's Westphal, hounded by Beal. Pass to Walton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Spurs. Wembanyama screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Walton. Here's English. Here's the pick. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Hayward. And he makes a first. And the Spurs with some changes. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Hayward.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Murray driving right through the D.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's English. SGA covering. English, that's good. English has got... .41.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to... finish line.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks with the rebound. English has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here he goes. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Walton. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
SGA passes to Murray. Back to SGA. Now here's Booker. Murray inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Walton. Here's Rodman. Here's English, 6 to shoot. Shoots over SGA. English can't get it to go. Left side Tatum.
And Tatum is really a prototypical player for today's NBA. He's a do-it-all wing with great size, an effective jump shot. Plus, he's got that hunger you want in a star player.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's West, defended by Murray. Oh, he beats him with the reverse. Nice.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Here's English. Murray. Pulls it down. Murray slicing in. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. Misses the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bucket. Straight in.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Wow, that is huge. Going right at the defense and showing a lot of nerve.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's English. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And when they really need a bucket, he's the guy that wants to deliver for them.
Murray can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's West. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Booker. Outside Murray. Outside Wembanyama. Puts up the tray. Ooh, it doesn't go. And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Plenty of space. And count it.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
And Booker has got the ball here for San Antonio. He launches. The three is in.
Well, Devin Booker is unfazed in these moments. He knows what's needed.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Booker. In the corner, Tatum. Oh, swiped away. And they go to the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. SGA. Oh, it doesn't go. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee.